Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Chemlock League. The favorites won in the last matchup, 5-2 victory against the Burglars, and now we will be facing off against the Rippers. Rippers started off hot last year. They faded down the stretch. We actually tied with them with a 9-7 record, but they won in the run differential category, and that allowed them to make the playoffs. They knocked off the number one seed Protectors before getting defeated by the Dive Bombers in the second round of the playoffs. So they are a solid team despite going 1-1 so far, as we have as well. And we'll be seeing Kellen Kirk on the mound for them. We'll have Colton Blackburn on the mound for us. And we are going to get right into this one, see if we can get a little streak going here. I'm going to move some players around a little bit here. Fernanda Branch had a 2-hit day last time, so I'm going to put her in the 2 spot. We'll get Jonah Gonzalez, a little less pressure on his shoulders. We'll take him down in the lineup just a little bit here. With Kellen Kirk being a B+, we have no Ace Exterminator activated. I do think I am going to keep RJ in the we're going to keep RJ in the lineup as the DH. And as we move things around, I'm going to go Tiger, Fernanda, Jack, Odin, Nick. Then we'll do RJ Solomon, we'll do Aaliyah Sesame, we'll do Jonah Gonzalez, and then the tense Sullivan Reddier. I believe he had an error in the last game which caused him to be tense. I'm drawing a blank on that one though. Feel free to remind me in the comments if you'd like. I did not get a chance to check that out last time. The Rippers will be in their black, blue, green. So I think we'll keep our white unis on, and let's head to Colonial Plaza for a home game. We have Colton Blackburn, the rookie last year, pitched decently well. He's sitting in our 3 spot in the rotation, which I think he might be better off as a 4, but I'm hoping for some more development, natural development this year. We'll see what happens. I'm also hoping for more from recently signed center fielder Nick Wilkerson, who had an RBI double in the last game. We have to face off against our old enemy, Forrest Ponce, who's locked in, batting 500 with no home runs and 1 RBI, has Tier 3 stealers, so we do not want to see him getting on base. We'll see if Colton Blackburn, who struggled a bit early in these games, we'll see what he gets up to as he gets a grounder over to second base. Jack Mars with an easy play over to first for out number 1. So we take the speed demon off the base paths. And Top Longstroke will come up. He's locked in, batting 400, has Tier 2 inside pitch, has Tier 2 dive wizard on the when he's on defense, and he'll foul that one off down the right field line. He hits this one high and hard to deep center field. Nick Wilkerson going back on it all the way up against the wall, and he will play this off the wall. It bounced off the top of the wall, and Wild Thrower does activate, but no pressure there, as it still makes it to Sullivan Reddier, but a huge double there. Just missing a home run, and a runner on second base with 1 out for Danger Drapes, batting 500 as well, so they've been hitting a lot. You'll note that they do not have former MVP Archie Barton on the team anymore. 1-2 count and pulled foul. Colton does here have Tier 1 workhorse, and he'll get him chasing for strike 3, low and in, just above the ground, and that'll be a big strike 2, as we do not have to worry about that runner from second as much anymore. Now that we have seen we've gotten to 2 outs here. First pitch strike, downhill, will fall behind 0-2, batting 200 on the year, and he'll strike out. Nice pitching from Colton Blackburn. After giving up that double, he's able to get 2 strikeouts to clean things up. So we got a clean first inning for the favorites. Now we'll see what we can do on the offensive side of things. We put up 5 runs in the second game of the season. Struggled to score in the first game, of course. That was against Reeve Blackwell. We'll see what we can do here against Kellen Kirk. 1-1 count. Kellen does have Tier 2 K Collector, I believe. And Tiger Gray will start things off with a base hit up the middle, past the diving second baseman, and Marv Panther, you see, is on at shortstop this year. Fernanda Branch, betting 500 on the year, will step up to the plate against Kellen Kirk. We'll see if she can stay productive here with a runner on first base with good speed. She pops one foul and out of play. It is tier 2 K Collector. And a hit and run works perfectly as Fernanda slaps one down the left field line. Or I guess past the third baseman into left field. And that'll put 2 on with nobody out for Jack Mars, who's locked in, batting .667. Has not gotten a home run or an RBI yet. First pitch ball low. Good eye on the slider. And that one gets pulled down the left field line. Forrest Ponce dives for it. Jack Mars out at first. Oh, man. Forrest Ponce shows you up. That is always frustrating. The poor third baseman still makes a play and gets the out at first base. That is really frustrating. Odin Thomas, our hottest hitter so far, batting .333 with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. Runners both advance on that one. So we have runners in second and third with only 1 out. K Collector activates here. And a little grounder up the middle. Marv Panther will scoop that one and toss to first. That'll be out number 2, but it's a sack, or it is a RBI ground out, as we will have Tiger Gray score from third, and Fernanda advances to third base. Nick Wilkerson will come up. First pitch swinging, pops a foul, and there's Little Hack activated at tier 3. Only batting .167 with 1 RBI. It was a double he had in his last game. Takes a strike there, so K Collector activates 1-2 count. And ball low checked, and Little Hack is gone. Ball 3, so full count here for Nick. Nick fouls one off. He chased a pitch high and in, staying alive. And there's a fastball down the middle. It's going to be a pop-up to the pitcher. Kellen Kirk will get out of this with only allowing the 1 run, and Nick Wilkerson loses his mojo there as he has been struggling offensively. Not something I expected, especially with that tier 2 Little Hack trait, which of course was lost after in that last swing. Marv Panther will come up, hitless on the year. He has tier 2 cannon arm, a defensive trait. He'll fall behind 0-2 quickly against Colton, painting the corners here. That one's high. Check swing, and he holds back. And a grounder to third base. Fernanda Branch will get the speedy Panther down the line. Out number 1, and then here's a very scary... Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Shadow Anaya. Second baseman, batting .333 on the year. Has tier 2 sprinter out of the box. Painting the corners again. Strike 1 on the edge. And this one hit hard to center field. But on his horse is Nick Wilkerson. Despite being tense, he still hustles out there. And he's able to catch up to that one for out number 2. But scary for Colton. He has to be careful as he just allowed a very hard hit ball. And Royce Coffey will come up. The slider catches the bottom of the zone for strike 1. Swings through strike 2 and pops it up. Foul territory. Makes contact there and fouls it back. An 0-2 count, and Coffey will stay alive. Blackburn gets a grounder up the middle, and Sullivan Red Ear will scoop that one and toss to first. 1-2-3 inning for Colton Blackburn through 2 now. We'll see if we can add to our lead here, up 1-0. As we head to the bottom of the second, R.J. Solomon will come up, batting .333 on the year so far through, I believe, just 1 game. I don't think he got a chance to appear in the first game. He fouls the first pitch he sees off. Ball low and away for ball 1. Fouls a pitch off at the top of the zone, and K Collector activates. Not as intimidating as it was back in the day, but it's still a good trait to have. Ball inside, 2-2 count for Solomon. Let's go, buddy. And he'll hit a base hit up the middle. Nice contact there. And we have another leadoff man on. With nobody out for Aaliyah Sesame, we'll have that tier 1 first pitch Slayer trait activated. She is hitless on the year so far. You'll recall she started off really hot last year and faded down the stretch. She'll pop the first pitch foul and out of play. Ball outside on the slider. She hesitated, doesn't check her or doesn't go for it. And Grover Constance will get a grounder right to him, and it's an easy double play to clear the bases for the Rippers. Just ripping apart our chances at extra base runners. So with 2 outs, Jonah Gonzalez will swing at the first pitch, and it's a liner right to Forrest Ponce to end the inning. So Kellen Kirk allows a base hit and cleans things up very quickly. We're through 2 now. Still up 1-0, and the Rippers will lead off with Grover Constance. Good hitter at first base. And a first pitch strike crossed up from Aaliyah Sesame. That one will be sent to deep right field. That's well out of here. Off the squelch light sign and into the trash can. Grover Constance gets his first hit of the year, and it's a no-dot shot down the line, 436. And that will tie the ball game up at 1. Again, you kind of got to kick yourself when you have a runner over there at first base or at third base and you leave them stranded. But right now we're looking at a 1-1 ball game here in the top of the third. Really the only mistake Blackburn has made so far. We'll now get a dribbler from Bridges to short, and Sullivan Reddier makes an easy play to first. That's out number 1, and we'll wrap to the top of the lineup. Despite getting out in his last at-bat, Forrest Ponce will stay locked in. 0 for 1 today. And first pitch swing, he fouls it off down the line. This one will be lofted up over the glove of Fernanda Branch. She made a nice leaping effort, but she can't get to that one. And with 1 out, runner aboard, the leadoff man with Tier 3 stealer. He's likely going to attempt to steal. Double play in order here with 1 out. Ball low, taken, and locked in top long stroke, looking for an opportunity on the hit and run, and it's blasted to right center field. It's going to get down into the wall. Nick Wilkerson will come up throwing. It's going to be an easy RBI double for top long stroke. Oh, man, and we relinquish the lead. Now 2-1 with only 1 out and a runner on second, and Danger Drapes will come up. Locked in, top long stroke will score easily here. Odin Thomas up against the wall, and he leaps, can't make the play. And that's another home run. So suddenly, Colton Blackburn losing every capability of finding his pitches, and Danger Drapes gets his first home run. It's a 2-run shot, and the Rippers are taking it to Colton Blackburn right now in the 3rd inning. They've scored 4 unanswered runs here, and there's only 1 out still. For Fletcher downhill, Colton is tense, obviously. He'll get the strike there. 1-1 count, and a strike at the bottom of the zone will make it a 1-2 count now. And making just enough contact to foul that one back. Downhill staying alive. And a grounder back to Blackburn. He stabs at it. He finds it in his glove. And he'll toss to first for a big out number 2. I don't know if that's enough to get his mojo back, but we needed that out, and now Marv Panther will come up, and Colton's still tense. Ball at the bottom of the zone misses. That'll be popped foul. Now to play, 1-1 count. Colton will get the strike there on the cut fastball, I believe. This one will be popped up, this one right down the left field line, and camped under it is Fernanda Branch to finally end the inning. But a big inning for the Rippers offense, which I think we knew was coming at the top of the order there. You can only hold them at bay for so long. Very frustrating half inning there for the favorites, and now we really got to get our offense going. We're going to go 9-1-2, starting with Sullivan Reddier, who's tense but has Tier 2 Mind Gamer activated against Kellen Kirk. First pitch strike, followed by a ball inside. Ball at the top of the zone. Sullivan batting 200 here. 3-1 count, good opportunity for Sullivan, and he'll loft one into right field. That's going to get down in front of top long stroke, and we'll have a leadoff man aboard for the 3rd consecutive inning. And now we're going to see Tiger Gray come up, who's 1 for 1. And he hits one hard to right center field, and this one's going to get in front of top long stroke. He cuts it off. Tiger gets a mojo boost, and it's 2 on with nobody out for Fernanda Branch. She's locked in after being 1 for 1 with a single here. And a big opportunity here. The favorites need to capitalize and feel the double play depth. Fernanda takes a strike at the top of the zone. Kellen 35 pitches in, and Fernanda will ground one hard to first base, and she's going to lose her mojo as it's a ground ball double play. 1 runner advances to third base, but 2 outs now for Jack Mars, who grounded to third last time up. He's still locked in, batting .571 on the year. Oh my God, that one almost hit Sullivan Reddier in the head, but it's pulled foul, and the little hack activates. Pushes another one foul this time, and it's an 0-2 count. K Collector activates for Kirk. A ground ball foul. Staying alive here. Jack Mars hits one hard right field, but it's going to be playable. Right at the edge of the warning track is top long stroke. That'll be out number 3, so we're wasting our opportunities. Halfway through the game now, we're still down 4-1. Man, we've got a lot of runners aboard, but we have not been able to do anything with it outside of that ground that ground out in the first inning. Cairo Cohen will come in for Colton Blackburn. I think this was a good idea. First pitch swinging, and that's going to be a ground out to first base. It's a nice play from Tiger Gray, and Royce Coffey will come up 0-for-1. Cairo Cohen has his first appearance of the year, and he's thrown 2 pitches so far. So far, so good. Gets a strike there. On an 0-2 count, Coffey will pull one foul. That gets down, and we'll do it again. And a ground ball, staying alive. Good battle here for Coffey. He'll take a strike at the or a ball at the bottom of the zone, and that one's going to loop away. There's strike 3 called, and Cairo Cohen gets his first strikeout of the year. Waves goodbye to Royce Coffey, and now Grover Constance will come up. He got the scoring started for the Rippers last inning with a huge home run down the right field line, so Cairo has to be careful. He throws the curveball first for strike 1. That fork is going to be taken for ball 1. There's a curveball, catches a corner, strike 2. 1-2 count here with 2 outs. And Grover will get one down the first baseline and past the diving Tiger Gray. Odin Thomas will come up throwing, holding Constance at first base. And that'll be a 2-out single for him. He gets a mojo boost, and now he'll be standing at first for Isabella Bridges, who grounded to short in her first at-bat of the game. Tier 2 off-speed hitter, so Cairo with his elite slider, which he throws there, has to be careful with the off-speed pitches. He gets ahead 0-2 here. And a ball low and away for ball 1. There it is, strike 3 swinging, and Cairo gets it out of it. He does allow a base hit, but a runner gets stranded. So we're in a good position to come back into this one, but we need our offense to do something. Odin Thomas got the RBI ground out in his first at-bat. He's 0-for-1 today. Tier 2 bad ball hitter against Kellen Kirk, who's still going strong. First pitch swinging and fouling off is Thomas. Ball inside, 1-1. He got a good pitch there, but he pulled it foul, and K Collector activates on the 1-2 count. Ball well inside. 45th pitch on the way. And God, Odin Thomas takes strike 3 looking. Nick Wilkerson will come up. He's batting 143 on the year. Swings way late on strike 1, which was a fastball at 89 miles an hour. He gets Little Hack activated along with K Collector on the 0-2. Ball outside, just missing the corner. There he goes. This one's not going to carry, though. At about a step away from the wall, and Downhill will catch that one for out number 2. Good contact from Nick Wilkerson, and I bet you if he's not tense, he's that one's getting out of here. But instead, 2 outs. And that'll pop up. Oh, my God, our offense pisses me off. They're way too talented for this stuff. Kellen Kirk, looking like a younger version of himself out there. He's allowed 1 run on 5 hits through 4 innings so far. God darn it. Forrest Ponce will lead things off in the top of the 5th here against Cairo Cohen. He is 1-for-2. He scored on the home run from top long stroke. He'll foul one off there on the 2-1. Popped foul again, and it's even 2-2. Forrest Ponce will loft one into left field. That's going to hang up for Jonah Gonzalez. He'll be caught for out number 1.
Right fielder, number 63, Top Longstroke.
Top Longstroke comes up. 2-for-2 with 2 doubles. Forrest Ponce scored on the double last at bat. And he is still locked in. He is looking for an inside pitch, but he'll take anything. 1-1 count. Strike at the bottom of the zone. Good slider there from Cohen. And pulled foul. And a pitch well out of the zone. God bless you to Cairo Cohen. As he settles in the 1-2 with 1 out. And it's fouled off. That one will drop out of the zone. The fork doesn't get him to bite, and it's 2-2. This will be fouled off, so a good battle here from Top Longstroke. There's a slider that's fouled off. We'll do it again. And another foul ball. This at-bat's getting long for Cairo, who's already over 30 pitches now, and it will end in a base hit for Top Longstroke. It'll be a runner on first with 1 out. And now we will see Danger Drapes come up, who had an a 2-run homer. In his last at-bat, 1 for 2 today. We'll see if we can get a ground ball here from Cairo. He's about at half stamina now, just passed. The slider isn't biting much, and a 1-1 count here. We'll see if he can get something going. A pop-up into foul territory. Getting over to that one is Tiger Gray. He'll call off Aaliyah Sesame. That'll be a big out number 2, and now 2 outs with a runner on first. Fletcher Downhill will come up 0 for 2 today. And a liner over Sullivan Reddier up against the wall in left center field. And Jonah Gonzalez will come up throwing. Runner coming home, and Sullivan will throw home, but it's going to be well late. And an RBI double from Fletcher Downhill extends the lead to 5-1 for the Rippers, who are pissing me off. Avery Connor will come up for the favorites. This will be his... Oh, it's not his first appearance. He came in the first game. That was a mistake. And a grounder to short should be in end of the inning, so Avery Connor gets the out there. But another run scores. Cairo Cohen allowing a run to score on the double from Fletcher Downhill, and they extend the lead 5-1 now. We're running out of time heading into the bottom of the 5th here. We're going to go 7, 8, 9, starting with Aaliyah Sesame. Kellen Kirk is locked in over 50 pitches now. The veteran has handled this favorite offense. Ball inside on a 1-1 count here. Leah will dribble one to the pitcher. Jonah Gonzalez, I believe he grounded into a double play last time. He's tense. Strike 1 taken, and Little Hack will activate for him. I'm getting really irritated with this team. It feels like we can't figure it out. A grounder to second base, and Anaya will make an easy play over to first. Out number 2, and Sullivan Reddier comes up 1 for 1 with a single, and 10 still. First pitch swing, and he pops it up into shallow center field, calling it and catching that as Danger Drapes to end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 through the 5th, and Kellen Kirk is on his way to a complete game. Still has... I'm just so irritated right now. I don't even want to commentate anymore. Shadow Anaya comes up tense, 0 for 2. Avery Connor with a tier 3 gets a head trait. 102 miles an hour on the fastball. That elite four-seam is so lethal. And a liner up the middle, and Nick Wilkerson will catch that at about hip height. Makes the play, and that'll be a quick out number 1. Royce Coffey comes up 0 for 2. First pitch swinging, fouls one off. Avery with some great potential. This one lofted into left field. That'll be playable for Jonah Gonzalez, out number 2. And now here comes Grover Constance. He's 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. He's locked in. We're at a medium pressure situation, so not really affecting the mojo. Gets a 2-seam in there for a strike 1. Curveball sent into right field. This one looks playable, but right up against the wall is Odin Thomas, and that one almost carried against that really short wall in right field. It can be a blessing, it can be a curse here at Colonial Plaza. Last chance for the favorites against Kellen Kirk right now. We'll go 1, 2, 3, starting with Tiger Gray. He's 2 for 2. Grover Saunders comes in to replace Shadow Anaya at second base. Actually, Panther goes to second. Saunders goes to short. First pitch ball. And a grounder up the middle. Tiger Gray, 3 for 3 day for him. Leadoff man doing his job, doing everything he can. Former All-Star. And Fernanda Branch is 1 for 2 with a single. We'll see what she's capable of. I believe she grounded into a double play last time. She gets a base hit, rips it right up the middle, and that'll be 2 on and nobody out. We've heard this story before. And we know how it typically ends. Jack Mars locked in. Despite going 0 for 2 today, average all the way down to 500 now, and Kellen Kirk will get pulled for Bo Adams. Bo getting his first appearance of the year, but Tier 2 falls behind. Ball in the dirt for ball 1. He has 5 pitches as a long reliever. Jack will foul a looping curveball for strike 1, 1-1 count. Fouls off the slider, and he falls behind 1-2, so Little Hack activates. Jack will take ball inside. Little Hack gone. 2-2. And he'll ground one to third. Forrest Ponce to second. And in the dirt, but fucking making the play is Marv Panther. Good scoop from Grover Constance, and that'll be a double play for outnumbered 1 and 2, and a runner will move to third base. But Odin Thomas, as we're down by 4, is our last hope. He takes strike 1, and a liner up, and Marv Panther will make the play. Of course he will. That'll end the game. So the Rippers beat us 5-1. This one was a gut punch to me. I don't even know what to say. 5 runs on 8 hits for the Rippers. 1 run on 7 hits for the favorites. For us, we had a 3-for-3 day from Tiger Gray. He scored a run in the first inning, and that was all we got. 2-for-3 day for Fernanda Branch. I think they were in the right spot. Jack went 0-for-3. That's not good. Same with Odin Thomas, although he did get the RBI ground out. Nick Wilkerson 0-for-2. He keeps sucking for us. Solomon got a base hit, and Reddier got a base hit, and nobody else could do anything. Aaliyah and Jonah shell of themselves from last year. That's really hard to deal with. Jack Mars came in hot, and he just cooled off immediately today. Forrest Ponce, 1-for-3 with a run scored. 3-for-3 day for top long stroke. 1-for-3 day for Drapes with a 2-run homer. Downhill with a RBI double. Then we had a 2-for-3 day from Grover Constance with a home run. And then hitless were a lot of the other players in this lineup. Pitching-wise, Blackburn, he just ran into a buzzsaw in that third inning, I believe it was. 3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 earned runs on 2 home runs and 2 strikeouts, no walks. Kyra Cohen comes in. He goes 1 2/3, giving up 3 hits, 1 earned run, and 2 strikeouts. And Avery Connor did a pretty good job, 1 1/3, giving up no runs, no runners allowed, and no strikeouts. Kellen Kirk gets the save, pitching 5 innings, giving up 7 hits, no walks, 1 earned run, and 1 strikeout. Bo Adams gets the save, going 1 inning, not allowing a base runner. Really, really frustrating. So it'll be long stroke, Constance, and Drapes. And it's already starting to look pretty bad for us. And I don't know if we can't see this team turn things around. I don't know if I have faith that we will continue to go down this path. We might bail early. Just checking out here, Victor Simmons is 26. Emerson Bauer is 28. Simmons is an A- with a tier 3 elite 4-seam. Bauer has tier 2 clutch. I'm going to stick with Simmons here. Between these two, this is tough. Sullivan's been figuring things out a little bit better than Aaliyah has, so I'm going to give it to Aaliyah. She is hitless this year, and a big part of the hole that we have right now. Between these two, I think Castiel's older. He is 30. Dash is 20, so we're going to lose the mojo on Castiel Andrews here. All right, so things are not looking good for us. 3 games in, we're 1-2 with a -4 run differential. It has been really frustrating. Before I look at that, I just wanted to take a look at these scores here. So we lost 4-1. We lost 5-1. We won 5-2. Our offense just can't figure things out. Next time we're going to have a double header against the Skimmers. It's going to go 4 and then 1 for our starting rotation. For the Skimmers, it'll be the same with their number 4 being long reliever Swing Barnstormer, who is a good pitcher. Has tier 2 volatile. That'll be scary. Since the last game ended, Jonah Gonzalez has a contact opportunity. Fernanda Branch with power and arm. We have Cora Bobbert with a chance for some contact and infield-outfield designation. Chance for Jack Mars to gain Mind Gamer, power and contact. That's a huge cost there, $2 million. And then Sullivan Reddier with a chance to gain Wild Thrower. I'm not interested. Castiel Andrews loses 3 arm as the right fielder regresses. Let's take a look at this. I am very tempted to do this one for Jack. Get his offense going even more. And if he can get Mind Gamer, that'd be amazing. I'd want him to get a secondary position so we can move him around. Jonah Gonzalez doesn't need the contact, so I probably won't buy this one. No for Sullivan. I think I'm going to pass on this one for Fernanda. Keep in mind we're limited in our funds because we only have 200,000 in surplus. Cora Bobbert, I don't think I want to increase. I don't know. The Butterfingers, she's not going to be in the field much, but giving her 4 contact puts her at 79. She's already slow, so the -1 speed doesn't matter, and a 25% chance that could put her at 84 contact. That actually is not a bad idea. And then this one for Castiel Andrews, I'm not interested. So I'll think about Cora, but I definitely want to do this for one for Jack Mars. And you know what? I'm just going to do it right now because we could use all the help we can get. See if we can get some of these extra bonuses here. But at least 2 power and 2 contact will be a huge boost for Jack Mars, who's already a very potent bat in the lineup. 2 power to 94, 2 contact to 92. Does not get the bonus power. Would love to see the bonus contact, though. We don't get that one. 25% chance for Mind Gamer, and we don't get it. So bad luck there on those rolls. But he keeps getting better. He's now an A+. He is a really good player. I just hope he can put it together this year like he did in year 1 with us. And then Cora Bobbert, I'll wait until next week next game to see if that's something we want to do. I really don't know how I feel right now. 1 and 2. Is this growing pains? Is this just awkward start to the year that we're not really sure what to do? I don't know. It's making me feel really frustrated, though, and I am getting a bit impatient with this team. Let's just see what it looks like, because I think we have a lot of tense bats in the lineup, 3 of them. Oh, my goodness. All right, so who's on the bench? We give Dash a chance for Nick to get his mojo back. Jonah. Put Castiel over there. Sure. And Sullivan readier. We put Fernanda at short. Then what do we have? RJ Solomon at third? No. We have Nick Wilkerson or Cora Bobbert with tier 3 Butterfingers. Swing Barnstormer is an A, so I think having our Ace Exterminators in is, I think, a good thing. Now the question is, I think Cora's a better fielder. With a weak arm, RJ has Dive Wizard. This will play a big factor in the outcome of this game, won't it? I'll keep Cora out there. We're just gonna hope for the best. And what do we want the lineup to look like? I think I'll keep all of those as is. We'll put Aaliyah above. Actually, RJ has earned it. He's been actually hitting. And then Castiel, Cora, and Dash at the bottom of the lineup. That's what our lineup's going to look like next time, which absolutely sucks. This is so frustrating. We are heading to the Skimmers. Skimmers have been a team that have been a thorn in our side for most of this Favorites franchise. Oh, man. Things are not looking good where we have 3 starters on the bench because they are all tense. Our offense needs to figure things out, and quickly. For Clark Cohen on the mound for us. I just hope he can figure things out. All right, that's what's going to do for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.